confession, I have been psyoped. I'm going to build a fucking Cyberdeck. So I found this little box for about 30 bucks on Amazon. And this is going to be the most ridiculous thing that I have ever constructed in my life. So hear me out. Not this keyboard. This one's broken. It doesn't even have an on-off switch anymore. No idea where that went. Thanks, kid. But something like this, and not this exact screen, but, you know, something like this. And I know I'm going to have to cut some of this out, but I'm okay with that. In this, I want to mount here somehow. I don't know, with like piano hinges or something, so that it can be up or down, just because this would be ostentatious while it's closed. Now, I do know that you cannot run multiples of these little power banks. I'm basically looking to just use this for free energy where I can and connect it to my big boy when it's not in use, so that this stays charged as much as possible without me having to spend money to charge it. And this neat little piece just kind of slides out or comes out. But I'm going to have a backup battery bank. This is, I think, 20,000 milliamps. So I'm going to have this in here somewhere. These also come out too. So other stuff. I'm going to put neat stuff in here. I have this little USB light. And these jars came with a box. I was thinking maybe I could just like do one of these things. Close that up and stick this somewhere in here. It's got a little remote to like turn it on and off, that I could just have like a little light in here. That's the gist of how I'm going to set it up. And I still need the Raspberry Pi. I'm just going to go in here, mount that there, mount that here, which I just don't have the money for quite yet. But I do pretty much have everything else that I need. I have all these old tablets that don't work anymore, and this is a DVD player. I don't know if I can even use this. I was thinking about it though. Unfortunately, this keyboard that I already have just barely doesn't fit. But I do have some other options. I have this screen that has I think that's a micro HDMI port, mini HDMI port. I get them confused, but I also have this keyboard here. I'm not sure if that works because I don't have any way to connect that right now. I've got to look for a micro USB to C converter or something like that to see if that still works. But I have all these other ports that I can use. I've got cameras, I've got speakers, I've got batteries, and some useless motherboards too. All these motherboards here though aren't completely useless. I mean, there's some ports that I could use. I mean, we all missed the 3.5mm jack, right? SD ports. That's a C charger. Oh, and this is a little hydrometer that's built into this board. I don't know if this is going to stay or if it's going to be replaced with a keyboard, because I don't know what I'm doing for a keyboard yet. Obviously something like small like that would be ideal. I do also have this old 5-pin Nextbook keyboard that I'm not even sure if I can convert that easily. Is that proprietary? I'll have to look that up. But I think this would fit in here. Maybe. It just barely doesn't, but wood's movable. We can move some wood. It's called a saw. You can move wood with a saw. Now, if you head over here, I did completely redo my link in bio option because I got banned from Linktree. I didn't even know that was possible. You do have the ability to just make a financial donation if you'd like, but I'd rather you didn't. I would much rather you come down here. Anything that you buy from this list, I get a cut. Somewhere between like 1% and 4%, but you can actually get something for yourself, and I just get a piece of that purchase price. The price doesn't go up for you. I just get some of it. If my other content interests you, stick around because I will be building a Cyberdeck in the most chaotic way possible, and I wouldn't want you to miss that. But I'm still going to stick to my regular content too: canning, homesteading, quail, all that fun stuff. But this is just going to be my new micro obsession. Can we all agree proprietary technology is fucking bullshit? Anyway, if you want to see the absolute chaos that will come from me building a Cyberdeck, feel free to stick around. like, follow, whatever you want to do, and see all that comes out of all of this, because I don't even know. I know what I want to do with my Cyberdeck, but I have no fucking clue how I'm actually going to build it. But I will be going through the whole process from start to finish once I get what I need to make it. So I've been psyoped. I don't care. It's going to stay offline. I might even put an LLM on there. I will see what I do with the micro SD card that I could get, because have you seen those prices lately? That is fucking insane. I'm just now realizing that even though this is broken open, I could probably still use this and be like the most Cyberdecky keyboard ever, when it's just like buttons stuck in here with a random trackpad. I gotta unscrew that. So this is insanely non-complex. Battery hooks up here, and these are the buttons. And then I could still reach the on-off switch. It's so janky, but so me. And I still have the dongle.